slide now. To write
the verb bath. You do. Bath. B-A-T-T-R-A. Bath. So now in the next verb you can see here. Now math is given here. Math. Now if we add P-A-R with this verb permettre, it becomes permettre. Permettre means to allow or to permit. So I think it will, the same conjugation will be followed, isn't it? Yes or no? Oui or no?
yes, sir.
Come on, tell me, respond. So the same thing, what will be writing? Je permets. I am allowing. Je permets. Is it correct? What I wrote?
No, sir.
Yeah, so here there should be one T only.
Only one thing.
Yes. So it will be je permets. I am
Same
allowing.
mistake, Samsung, you also did the same mistake, like Vivan.
Je permets.
Double te, je bat.
Now again you see the verb math, and if we add here pro, P-R-O, promat. Promat means to promise, to swear. I promise you. What will be there? I promise you. Je te promets. Je te promets. I promise you. Je te promets. Okay. So you can see the verb math, the verb bath, permettre, and promat. It belongs to one subgroup. It belongs to one subgroup. Remember this. So if you know the conjugation of the verb math, the rest you can do it easily. You need to learn the verbs scientifically, and you need to practice the third group verbs every day. Okay. So we are going to the next one now. Math we have done, bath, permettre, and promet we have learned these verbs. So next verb comes venir. You have learned in class 6 this verb venir. Venir you have already learned in class 6. Okay. So you can see here the verb venir, how it is written. We write vient. I have seen someone writing during the exam veins. So veins. What vein? You are writing biology. Vein. Huh? Vein carries blood. Okay. And the verb carries the language. The verbs carries the language and veins carries blood. It does not carries the blood. Okay. Don't write veins. Vient. Je vient, tu viens, il vient, elle vient. Nous venons.
Veins means blood.
Huh?
In French, veins means blood.
No, I'm saying in English. Sometimes they write vein. Vein, you know what is vein?
Yes, sir.
It's a
That we
biological
know.
term, no? And blood in French is, this is the blood. So, okay. So we'll come to know more about this later on. Now you learn the verbs. Je viens, tu viens, il vient. You can see we are writing as te in these cases. And next, when you are changing nous venons, it changes completely. You can see nous venons, vous venez. And when we are writing the third person plural form, see, we are writing double N. Remember that. This is very important. If you give single N, then it is wrong. If you give single N, then it is wrong. Okay. So, je viens, tu viens, il vient, elle vient, nous venons, vous venez, ils viennent, elles viennent. Okay, did you understand? Now, the verb venir you have learned. The verb venir. Now, if I replace this V with T, then it becomes the verb tenir, which means to hold. Which means to hold. So here, from this means to come, and tenir means to hold. So can you do this conjugation? So you'll be replacing V with T only. The rest all will be same. Do this and quickly send. Hurry up fast.
So we have to conjugate.
Yes, the verb tenir. Replace V with T, it becomes tenir. So it will be, what will be the sounds? If it is Zovia, what will be the sound of the tenir? How do we say? I am holding. Zotien, yes. Zotien, il tient. Je tiens, tu tiens, il tient, elle tient, nous tenons, vous tenez, ils tiennent, elles tiennent. And if you add with venir, if you add de, it becomes devenir. And devenir means to become. And if you add O and B with tenir, it becomes to obtain. Obtenir. See, devenir, tenir, obtenir. So it will follow the same rules in this subgroup. Did you understand? Anyone is there who did not understand till nothing here?
No more, sir.
No. D'accord.
This is
So-
whose? Vivanupadhyay. Again, you see, no, ilal plural.
Vivan C. Tien, T-E-I is missing in third person plural form. Check.
Okay, sir.
When I am writing Tien is coming tendency. Il tien. And
Utkarsh, nu form, check, nu form, nu. Tono, vutone.
why you are writing with nu and vu? I you are mentioning. Yes, I mentioned in the nu and vu form. Utkarsh. Yeah, Saidip is correct.
Yeah.
Samsung is also correct now this time. Who is this? Oh, Yeah, his sister. Wow, great, Sakshi. What we have written? Sakshi, we have mixed up two verbs together. Sakshi, Joshi,
Vanir and
Tini,
Vanir and
Tonir, and
Tun.
Vonir. You are copying and writing. That means we can easily make out. She's giving smiley sign now.
Vivan Upadhyay again correct it. No and who. You should not put I.
Ma'am, what?
Why you are putting E?
Ma'am, I corrected it.
Okay.
Fourth means mistake. Fourth. Okay, so now we are going to the next one. So now the next subgroup is vulvar. We have more 10 minutes, 7 minutes, then we'll finish it off today. Vulvar. So all the verbs what we have done today, you need to practice, and there will be a test next day. 5 minutes test, and we'll be getting the percentage also, how you are doing in the verbs. And we'll post in the group also. We'll post it in the group. So your parents can easily find out whether you are learning or not. So vulva, now to want. Vulva is to want. Okay. Vulva is to want. So you can see it's a different subgroup now in the third group. Zovo, tuvo, ilvo, alvo, nous voulons, vous voulez, il vole, elle vole. Now here I'll show you another verb is given in the next one. Okay, pouvoir. I'll show you here in this one. Let's see here. I want to show you here why. I'll tell you. Okay, so I'm writing the verb pouvoir also. You can see here I'm writing pouvoir, vulvar and pouvoir. Vulvar. Observe the verbs. Here it is VOU. Here it is POU. Here it is LOEF. Here it is VOEF. Now how it changes? Here it is ZOVO, and here it will be ZOPO, replacing V with P. Here it is TUVO. Here we are writing TUPO. You can. You want, you can. Here it is he wants, ilvo, and here it will be ilpo. He can.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, in vulvar it's like VOULOIR, but in conjugation it changes to VE.
Yeah. Only you can see the formation here in this one. You can see it is gaining back its form.
Yes,
Only
sir.
nu and vu. Okay. So here this is alvo, and here it is alpo. Okay. So you can see vo po. Vo po. Okay. And when we are writing with the new form, in this case, here also we are gaining back. We are writing POU. And then VONS. VONS. So you can see VOUL is written used in nu and vu, both. Similarly, POUV is used in nu and vu. We are right. Vous pouvez. Pouvez. Don't poulet. Don't write poulet. Okay. So next one you can see here also. Il pov. P-A-U-V-A-N-T. Pov. Okay. And L pov. The changes are because of L and V. That is why they are in different subgroups. Otherwise, they would have remained in the same subgroup. Okay. So this is the best difference in this vulvar and pouvoir. So once again, let's revise. Zovo, tuvo, ilvo, alvo. Okay. What am I saying? Zovo, tu vaut, il vaut, elle vaut. And here it is je peux, tu peux, il peut, elle peut. Is nous voulons, here it is nous pouvons. Here it is vous voulez, and here it is vous pouvez. Here it is ils veulent, and here it is ils peuvent. Here it is elles veulent, here it is elles peuvent. Got it? Okay. So yeah, so we have learned the verb pouvoir also. So vouloir means to want. I want. So if I say I want to swim. How to say I want to swim in French?
Je veux nager.
If I say I want to sleep.
Je veux
Je veux dormir. If you say, do you want to sleep? Do you want to dance? Tu veux danser? Do you want to dance? Tu veux danser? He wants to eat. How to say? Il veut.
Il veut manger.
Il veut manger. He wants to eat. She wants to buy. How to say she wants to buy?
Elle veut acheter.
Yes, elle veut acheter. Okay. We want to travel. We want to travel. How to say in French?
Nous voulons bonjour.
Nous voulons bonjour. What you are saying? Nous voulons voyager. Nous voulons voyager. They want to work. Ils veulent travailler. Ils veulent travailler. Okay. So you can see, you can play like this with the verbs and make a song with the verbs. So vouloir we have done, pouvoir we have done, and pouvoir. Okay, let's see. Pouvoir. Je peux, tu peux, il peut, elle peut. Nous pouvons. Vous pouvez, ils peuvent, elles peuvent. And it means can or to be able to do something. Okay. Pouvoir. Now next verb is sortir. The verb is sortir. We have fair is there. Okay. Few more are there. We'll end up today this one all. Okay. So sortir, the verb is sortir, means to go out. Sortir means to go out, right? So you can see the conjugation. If you remove TIR, now remember it ends with IR, but it does not belong to the second group. It does not belong to the second group. These three verbs, remember, these three verbs does not belong to the second group. Just a minute.
But then they belong to irregular verbs.
Yes, this does not belong to the second group. This belongs to the third group. You can see TIR, here also TIR, here also sentir TIR, here TIR. So sortir means to go out, partir means to leave, sentir means to smell, to feel, and mentir means to tell a lie. So you can see here how we are writing. This becomes the leftover becomes the root. So you can see the root becomes this. So for this partir verb, this becomes the root. For sentir verb, this becomes the root. And for mentir verb, this becomes the root. Isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So think and try to do the conjugation. So we are adding a s, as, te, T-O-N-S, T-Z, T and T, T and T. So all of you, let's see how you do the verb partir. Do it right now and send. The verb partir.
Okay, sir.
So these four verbs belongs to this subgroup. These four verbs belongs to this subgroup. So you have learned today many subgroups in the third group. Ma'am, do you want to, you have cooking?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am, you can leave then, you can leave. Yeah, we'll end up after this.
Okay, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Au revoir. Au
Au revoir.
revoir.
Au revoir, madame.
Au revoir, madame.
Madame.
Who is this written? 94757572009.
No, this number.
Oh, yours.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, correct, Jasmine. We are going to do wrong, but at last, correct.
Yes, sir.
Okay, keep sending. I will let you know afterwards. Okay. So these four verbs belongs to the same group. Okay. Quickly we'll finish end up. Okay. Next subgroup we are entering now. The verb is boire. Boire means to drink. Boire, the verb boire means to drink. So you need to, this is false under same different subgroup, and it is alone here. Okay. There's no other verbs here. So you need to remember, memorize this. Okay. So you can see, je bois, I am drinking or I drink is the same thing here in French. Je bois, tu bois, il boit, elle boit. Okay. He is drinking juice. How to say he is drinking juice? Fruit juice. He is
Il
drinking
boit
fruit juice.
le jus.
Il boit. So we'll be
Jus.
adding here partitive articles. Il boit du jus. Il boit du jus d'orange, orange juice. Okay. As she drinks milk, elle boit du lait. She drinks milk. Okay. Do you drink tea? How to say? Tu bois du thé? Tu bois du thé? They drink coffee. Ils boivent du café. Okay. Ils boivent du café. So drink. So je bois, je bois, tu bois, il boit, elle boit. So all these are bois. Okay. Next is nous buvons. Buvons. When you have learned the letter U, then I said the sound was, we said you. Okay, so it'll be buvons. Nous buvons, vous buvez, ils boivent. Boivent. Yeah, we say bois. So it'll be boivent. Not boivons. Don't say boivons. ENT, don't add on here. It's wrong. Boivent. Ils boivent, elles boivent. Ils boivent, elles boivent. Je bois, tu bois, il boit, elle boit. Nous buvons, vous buvez, ils boivent, elles boivent. Anyone is here who knows beatboxing? Who knows beatboxing here? Huh? With the verbs, you can do something like that, beatboxing type. Okay, we'll hear in the class. Anyone knows beatboxing here? No one knows here beatboxing. Okay.
No.
V1, he knows, I think.
Sir, a little bit, not that.
Let's see, let's hear. Little bit.
Sir, at night I can't.
Okay, at night you can't do. Okay. Okay, there was one student. He has gone in the senior class now. is the senior class. So he used to do beatboxing. Okay, we should praise him a lot. Was good beatboxer. Okay, next one, we'll go to the next one. Okay, voir we have done. We'll end up quickly. Next is voir. The verb voir, you can see to see. It means to see. The verb voir means to see. Okay, so how do we write this? You need to remember it also.
So this is second group. Or
No. This is the third group. This is also the third group. We are dealing with third group now today. We are dealing with all third group. That is why you can understand. Okay. So today's class is based on third group verbs.
so then how we can know like all these verbs are third group? Like
So you go, the more you practice, it ends with OIR. Voir. Okay. Yeah. And you need to practice. The more you practice, the more you remember. Okay. So the verb voir is je vois, tu vois, il voit, elle voit. I see a dog. Je vois un chien. Tu vois, il voit, elle voit. Nous voyons, vous voyez, il voit, elle voit. Je vois, tu vois, il voit, elle voit. Nous voyons, vous voyez, il voit, elle voit. Okay, so you can see the verb voir only in nous and vous we are writing y. We are pressing y. We are pressing y. This one you need to remember. Okay, we are not writing I in this case. Remember that. The next one, the verb is croire. Okay, the verb is croire. We'll end up with last two verbs only we have. Okay, I know that you are tired. Okay, tu es fatigué. You are tired. But we can finish up with these two. I am totally tired. Okay, so je crois. You can see je crois. Je crois means to believe. Okay, you'll be getting this verb in class 8, but you can learn it today only. Je crois, tu crois, il croit. I believe you. How to say I believe you? Je te crois. Je te crois. There's a song in French also. Je te crois. Je te crois dans mon cœur. Okay, the song. Je te crois. Tu crois. Il croit. Elle croit. Here in this case, it is nous croyons. Vous croyez. Il croit. Elle croit. It's just similar to the verb voir, isn't it? You can see, can you observe? It's just similar to the verb voir. So if I replace V with CR, see? Okay, what I'm replacing with V. See, I'm replacing with V, CR with V. So are you getting the verb voir in this case? Are you getting the verb voir in this case? See, I've replaced CR with V. Are you getting this? Voir? Yes or no? Je vois, you have
Yes,
learned.
sir.
Tu vois, you have learned. Il voit, you have learned. Elle voit, you have learned. So we are just replacing V with CR or CR with V, isn't it? Nous voyons. Then vous voyez. And then il voit. Elle voit. Got it? Huh? So if you know the verb
Yes, sir.
voir, you can do easily croire, isn't it? To believe. I see, I believe. When you see, you believe. When you don't see, don't believe. So what I say, when you see, you believe. Quand tu vois, when you see, you believe. Tu crois. Quand tu vois, tu crois. When you don't see, don't believe. Okay? So the last verb for today, we have already done in the class. I think I has done with you all. Faire means to do or to make. This one we have already done in the class. Just revision. Je fais, tu fais, il fait, elle fait, nous faisons. And this one, please to remember, here also, many of you make mistakes in these cases also. What you do, you try to write phase here, and there you make a blunder. It will not be phase, it is wrong. It will be fat. Remember that. So, je fais, tu fais, il fait, elle fait, nous faisons, vous faites, ils font, elles font. Okay, like we have already done with what? Which one? Dire, I said no. What I said? Nous disons. We remember in the verb dire. In the verb dire, what we have done? Nous disons. Nous disons. And in the vous form, we have done vous dites, isn't it? Yes or no? Huh?
Sir, yes, sir.
So, can you
Yes,
see
sir.
one thing common in the verb dire and faire? Now, if you replace fa with d, it becomes dir, no? Observe.
Yes, sir.
The more you observe the verse, the more your conception will be clear. The more you observe. When you observe, your conception gets clear. So you have seen the scientists, the biologists. Okay, they discover because they observe minutely. They observe with what? Microscope, isn't it? The particles, okay, or the cells, okay. So the more you observe, you can see I have observed this one, FA. I found FA, we can replace with the verb, with D, the letter. So you can see, if we replace with D, then this becomes Deias, Zodi, then Tudi, Ildi, LD. Yeah. Next, nous disons. Nous disons. Just replace FA with D, FA, FA with D. So is it now here is not happening. In these two cases, it is not happening. Here in this case, what we write? Il these. That is why it is in different subgroup. That's the reason. Otherwise, it would have been the same verb. Okay, here the difference lies. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I have shown you through my eyes the verbs. Okay. So now I think you can easily do the verbs. Did you get the confidence now with the verbs?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So the more you practice, the more you remember. Okay. Good night. Au revoir. Bonne nuit. Okay.
Au revoir,
Bonne nuit.
Bonne nuit.
Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit.